Yeah, dude. Did you ever hear this? Speaking of the Waynes, did you ever hear the story about Biggie, Tupac, and Marlon Wayans?
Oh yeah, fucking, they were all hanging out with them that night.
He saw them both like minutes before they died.
Yep.
And he is in the only living picture of them together.
Yep.
Because when they have their arms around each other, that famous picture, his face is cut off, but it's him in the corner kind of talking, and you could see like part of his face. Yep. And he was they asked him about it. They're like, yeah, I'm in the only, and he's like, it goes deeper than that. He's like, yeah, I saw them both right before they died. I said goodbye to them. That's so crazy, man, how ingratiated he was in the whole culture.
Yeah, hell yeah. By the way, tonight, guys, we're Swifties. Why is that? I'm about to show you. Excuse me. Thanks to Miss Manhattan.
Some of our wildest dreams.
Dude, listen, it's kind of her, and I want credit too, because she gave me some great ones that corresponded with the number 4, like I was doing. And I was like, wait, I want to see your song titles. I want to see if there's anything that fits. And every title I picked out for the next bunch fits. Like if you've seen the movie or at least one of them, you know it.
Nice.
You know like where it comes from. So of course, Wildest Dreams, the Dream Master. Why? Why is it the wildest? Because it goes fucking haywire.
I love it. I almost wish we did them for every single episode of this.
I can go back. I can go back and give you another thumbnails.
Listen, we can just keep going forward for a little bit.
I ripped the rear view mirror out of my car because I don't look back.
Yeah.
I loved that. That's from that movie Mystery Men, when he kept trying to have a tagline and then nothing worked. And then the final one when he's just like, I don't know. Somebody ripped the letter Q out of my dictionary because I don't understand the meaning of the word quit.
Yep.
Priceless. I love it.
Chris, what's up? How's it going, man?
What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Appreciate you. Oh,
that guy, he's been sharing. He's been on my TikTok. He's been fucking liking shit. For real.
Chris is amazing, dude. Chris is awesome.
He is.
Most Chris's are. I mean, we rock.
Some of the worst,
especially the ones with nice hair, you know.
So after tomorrow, are we literally sticking to this?
Yeah, we're sticking to it. Absolutely.
Then
I only get sexier, bro. I only get sexier.
Speaking of the hair, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna let you do this because you had to speak about your hair. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. From now till Casters, anytime Chris is on my live, he speaks about his hair. I'm pulling him up. And he's going to tell you why he's going to have to cut his hair on Friday the 13th. And I'm starting now. And he just did it.
Tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll do it. Yeah, until then, I'll do it. All right, so everybody, check it out. What you're going to want to do is make sure that you're supporting the podcast, Casters for a Cause, hosted by Mick Manhattan, the Scene Snobs, and our boy right here, Sir Sturdy. The charity that they chose is called All for Lunches and Lunch for All. They're trying to get rid of the debt and feed some kids because it's unfortunate some kids cannot eat lunch because of the deficits that are there, and there's not enough in public programs to go around. So we'll be doing a script read from Friday the 13th tomorrow. And also, if we hit the goal of the 500, I'm going to be chopping off all of my hair live on stream. And then to take it one step further, I'll be donating it as well. So we want you to go ahead and share those posts if you see us over on TikTok, if you see us on Instagram. Hell, if you catch this podcast right here, do us a favor, whether it's right during the podcast or after, go ahead and share it. And if you aren't subscribed yet, I don't know why the hell you're not. Make sure you're hitting Sir Sturdy with that bell. Please and thank you.
Appreciate it.
Fucking good, man. Dude, we should have him do the reads for everything.
He's good at it.
He is. He's got a voice, man.
I did club promotions, man.
And this is right here, $245.
That's awesome, guys. We're halfway there. So we're halfway there to me being bald.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to donate that other $5, so we're exactly halfway there.
Nice.
Take my information off the screen.
Don't put it on.
Oh, no, I took it off the screen.
That's awesome.
Take pictures or it doesn't count.
Yeah, if you guys could though, in all seriousness, go ahead and share whatever posts you can find on any of the social media platforms that you can find them. My TikTok, I've been putting up one every few days or so. I got another one coming up tonight for you guys. So go ahead. It doesn't take much, and even if you can't financially support, it doesn't cost anything to take 2 seconds to give the heart and to share and send it to just 3 to 5 people that you know would appreciate something like this, might share it themselves or might even donate, because that's the only way we're going to get it to spread, and we're going to be able to support, the cause as well. So thank you in advance. We'd love to see you there, and I'm looking forward to my part in the script read.
You're the fuck, dude. I can't wait. We got things. Don't worry.
What's up, Najim? Thanks for coming through, brother. Another homie from fucking TikTok, another content creator and gamer. Love it. Love it.
Appreciate it.
Can I say 2 things?
Of course.
Dude, Sturdy, when you go to CFF next year, well, if you guys go, you will get to meet Chris, because he'll be there, and maybe other Chris will be there too. We don't know yet. So we'll see. Who knows? Let's get crazy. But yeah, tomorrow night's going to be a lot of fun. If you mind if I throw out the rules in the game, if that's cool?
No, of course, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Might dig it.
And don't forget to send the link in the chat, guys, for the viewers here tonight.
Oh, I dropped it. I already have it saved
Perfect.
for Casters for a Cause.
I'm on Sturdy's thing, even yours. Like I'm not even worried about it. Like I know I don't have to put shit up. I know it's going to be good. All right, let me read off the rules. Rules, people. Okay.
Do you have a thing made up for it, Mick, or no?
Not yet. I'm going to work on that tonight, and then I'll have that up before tomorrow. All right, the rules and requests. Okay, we're going to have cameo roles. We have some very cool filmmakers coming on to play cameo roles in this, so make sure to check them out.
Nice.
We have our main roles, who are done by amazing people. 2 of the gentlemen here are going to be a part of it, and so many more. Be sure to stick it for that. And I will be putting out the guest list over on the thing soon. Not the guest list, the actors list. Okay, well, these rules are more for you guys. These next wave of rules, we're going to have 2 wheels. Okay, one wheel is going to have everybody who's a part in the main roles. And the other wheel is going to have a bunch of celebrities. And whoever gets what, if you pay $10, we will spin those wheels. Whoever it lands on has to impersonate whatever celebrity we get for the rest of the time, or until somebody else pays $10 and we get them. So that's the first rule. So anytime you donate $10 during the event, we will spin the wheels and thank you for it. If you donate $50 during the event, you can choose. Just say it in the comments. You can choose any 2 main roles and switch them at any time and make it fun for yourself. The only one you can't do is Mrs. Voorhees. That is the only one. And that's because we have something special planned there.
Yeah, there's a reason for it. Trust us. There's a reason for it, and you're going to love it.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Top 2 highest donations during the event will win prizes and a Scene Snobs t-shirt.
Yes, and actually, I have one of those motherfuckers right here. Boom! Terrifier
t-shirt
2
or the
Blu-ray. Terrifier 2 Blu-ray Steelbook, still in the motherfucking plastic. Yes, I'm giving this away, and I have the go away Blu-ray, which is still downstairs. Yeah. And I may throw another one.
Yeah, so the 2 highest donations, first one will get to pick which movie they want, and the other one will. You both get t-shirts. All right, the Make It Stop donation. If someone donates $1,000 during the event, we will stop right there, the event, the live, cut it off, and just be done. If you donate $1,000, we will just end it, but it has to be during, and we will end it whenever you say you want us to. So if you read it for an hour or whatever and then cut it off, we will do that. That is for anyone who donates $1,000. We will also have awards. They're going to be fun awards. We're going to be calling out shout outs and things like that. So anybody who's commenting along during it, trust me, you will be seen. We will be talking to you. And don't worry, it's going to be a really good time. So make sure you guys stay involved. And that's all I got.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, Terrifier is wild. Art is crazy, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, I still haven't caught part 2 yet, but it's definitely on my list. I'm gonna get it done before the end of this month here. I got a whole list of movies these guys kept giving me, so you get ready for those little shorts and for all the content on the YouTube channel with those reviews on them.
I like my hair right now. I look like a Chad.
Taking it back to the early 2000s, bruh.
So grab the microphone like this and like scream into it, but don't really scream into it. Just be like, I miss you.
I wish you could step up from that ledge, my friend. Cut
We haven't even
ties
talked
with
about the
all
two
the
movies.
lies that you've been living in. Yeah.
Speaking of ledges, there's definitely a good ledge death in one of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for the people they're watching.
No, they're enjoying us though, man. They're enjoying us.
Been watching the Goosebumps movie. Okay, and 90s TV shows. There you go.
Well, it comes out tomorrow.
I can't
The
wait.
new one.
Yeah, the new one.
So that comes out tomorrow. John Carpenter's new show comes out tomorrow on Peacock. Suburban Nightmares or something like that.
Okay.
Suburban Slashers. Chucky, I think, came out.
Yeah. Chris, you got to read that, Chris.
It's on layaway. It's on layaway. I'll get it back. Don't worry about it. Once I watch the movie in a week or so, I'll get it back. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Again, one of the movies you could win. Just saying.
Void where
good.
prohibited. Participants are not eligible. There's no where it's prohibited, by the way. I'm just kidding. You can make a donation from any territory in the world. Do your thing.
Or Casters for a Cause. So, yeah, check it out.
I want to read all of Jason's lines. Oh, wait. No,
Okay.
never mind. He's
I don't think we have a Jason
in this one.
Yes, he is. Actually, I think I put you down as the guy reading them.
Oh, shit.
In this script that we have, this is the first draft. It's different from the movie.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
So there's going to be more added. Jason's in there. He talks. It's going to be interesting. You're Jason.
Okay.
You're Jason with the Rosie Perez accent.
Yeah, again, he's gonna be doing his Spanish accents for us tomorrow. As many as he can do.
Shit.
You don't want to miss that. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Do Jennifer Lopez.
You probably have to listen to her.
Oh, shit. I was just going to do a female voice and just be like, if you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? Tell me, baby.
Gosh, man.
I haven't listened to her voice in a while, like her actual speaking voice. It's been a minute.
I still love the South Park one with the hand. Jennifer Lopez does the hand.
Oh my god.
Mamacita want the kissy? It's just so horrible, but it's hysterical at the same time.
It is.
And he keeps
awesome.
Ben Affleck keeps trying to date her.
Yeah, not the Eric Cartman. Hey, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, sorry, sir.
Oh,
We're
shit.
taking over your show.
No, we're good. This is fun. This is what it's all about, man.
Oh.
So,
I have not seen the new fucking thing yet.
Me either. Pet
Me
Cemetery.
either.
I have
Chris
to.
is really
want
gonna
to.
be like, bro, just get off the show. Gamer, get
I
off
haven't
the
seen
show.
He kicked himself off. I didn't do it.
That would just break my heart right now if Chris is like, Mick, I think it's time to take a night off.
Go to bed, Mick.
Okay. I'll just leave everything on and leave.
Oh shit.
You gotta put that skeleton in the chair.
Well, we might have to put that into the
Sit
one of
behind the chair and
balls.
just talk.
Eric Cartman as one of the impressions, and I hope I get it because I got some cheese bits.
You guys are in charge of the wheel. You pick out who you want on that wheel.
Oh shit! All right, we got to
Oh,
link
for
up.
the voices?
Yeah, you
We'll
said
link
you're
up.
doing it.
Yeah.
So you guys go
Yeah.
ahead. And
Well, let's
I
link up ASAP after the show. We won't
All right.
tell anybody. You guys got to tune in for that.
All right.
And
listen, you guys pick the names. I don't care. Just don't get anybody canceled by picking something super racist. But like we got a lot of white people on the show tomorrow, guys. Well, don't get anybody canceled. So none of them Karens. It's all good.
Oh,
So-
God.
But yeah, have fun. I cannot take any more on.
No,
Is that a nod?
That's why I was like, I got a very important job for Chris. I was like, I can't do it anymore.
no, delegate. We're a team, man. We're a team.
And also, I want Chris on his backup because if like my voice starts going, I'm gonna have him. You pick it up. You start reading the narration. I can't do this.
I got you.
And he has the energy for it. That's what I love.
I know. I know.
Peter
Listen,
Anthony when Peter Anthony comes on too, his Cuban ass always has this energy, Kelvin.
I love it.
You
You got to put Tony Montana up there then.
I was just gonna say. Oh my god!
Or Al Pacino definitely has to at least be on. She got a big ass.
Al Pacino. Yeah, we'll talk about it though, because we don't want to give it all away.
But I love that everybody's writing people in. I'm sorry. I know, but I was just excited. I'm sorry.
No.
We should pre-show it tomorrow. we should just come on real quick before everybody else joins in. Just like start pre-showing. All right. Whatever. Just hang out.
Why not? Get that shit together. I'd even do a show putting the wheel together, like after we already have the names, and just drag it on there and just talk some shit. If you guys want to do that.
3 or 4 other ones that we can add.
I like that Chris says we're cool as fuck. I appreciate that. I was invited to the cookout. I was told.
He was.
And I will enjoy the fuck out of it.
If you end up getting one of them damn Travis Kelce beards, you're gonna be questioned at the door.
You mean the mustache? No, if I can get the
Michael
curl,
Jackson is a horror impersonation. Oh my god!
Bullshit. If I can get the curl really curly, I'll be invited anywhere. Don't tell me that. I'll look like an old folk singer.
Then you better have a guitar with you.
I'm gonna carry a guitar in, and then just gonna be like, "That's the guy."
Yep, let him in. Can he play? Honestly, I have no idea. He's my Aaron, isn't he your friend? Yeah, but he's never played I never just said, "Yo, Mick, play the guitar."
Oh, you actually picked one that I was thinking about earlier. The Denzel.
The Denzel's good.
Fired them off over here. I'm writing them down.
Dude, everybody's just going with it. I love it.
Love it.
How about we impersonate Freddy or Jason?
How about we impersonate ourselves and do a fucking review here, guys?
Let's do it. I love it. We can get to it at the end if you want to, but we got to talk about these movies.
All right, I'm gonna do my review as Jason today.
He doesn't say shit.
Not tomorrow. He does apparently because he's in there. He's in that fucking script.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of listen, people. Seriously, make sure you tune into Castle for a Cause, and if you can donate, please donate, even if it's just $1. Every dollar counts because it is a very important cause. Feeding children school lunch, it's bullshit. They have to pay for lunches no matter what their parents make. Kids should still get a free lunch. I shouldn't have to pay to eat a healthy meal. It's a pain in the ass sitting there all fucking day having to listen to someone lecture you all fucking day, and then you're hungry too. Or they give you some free peanut butter and jelly and some other stuff. Come on, feed the kids. Stop embarrassing them with that. Feed them.
Yeah.
So,
what the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't want to go on it right now.
No. Go ahead. Because this is fucking important. It needs to be said.
What the fuck? What country of adults are we that children are shamed if they can't pay for something? We're not teaching them resiliency. We're not teaching that you're fucking up. That's what it is. I'm sorry that the fact that we can sit there and not all collectively agree and be angry that kids have been shamed by people who don't even want to shame them, but the establishment is telling them they have to.
Pretty much. 2
big birds for you. Mm-hmm. Get it fixed.
There's some more.
Donate to All for Lunch because they're doing what our fucking government can't. That's for goddamn sure. Especially if you're. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah. Can't, won't. It's not can't, it's won't. They love division. Fuck them. But yeah, seriously, All for Lunch. It's very important. Even if you just donate and don't go to the script read, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. If you don't want to see our faces anymore, you don't want to hear our voices, just donate. Help the kids out. Or at least share the GoFundMe link. Even if you don't want to share the YouTube link, seriously, share the GoFundMe link. That's what's most fucking important about this whole thing we're doing.
Those fucking kids that you force women to have, make sure we take care of them. Jerk offs.
Exactly.
I'm going on a whole rant. I got a whole thing. It's on. Get to Jason or Freddy, or we're gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
no, man. I got more to say. Hang on. This is important. You got to think about it like this, people. You know how we always say, especially when you get older, you want more peace and all this shit? It starts with us. Mm-hmm. We teach them how to be peaceful by treating each other right and by treating them right so they know how to treat each other. And that it could be as simple as just making sure they fucking eat.
Yo.
No matter who it is.
We grew up listening to a song that was about the children being our future. I think we forgot that we were those children and we became the fucking future. So we need to step the fuck up.
Yes.
Well, fair. And I agree with you. And we need to course correct to fix that shit. Absolutely 100%. Only thing I'm saying is when that was made, they were talking to the generation before, fucked everything up.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. Just
so
before us.
Listen, I'm not saying we're saviors, this, that, or the other thing. We do have to do better. But it isn't just us because we're not in charge.
Yep.
Go to Congress, go to the Senate, go to the White House. They're all geriatrics because there's no term limits and we don't fight for them. I've now argued 3 points in this,
and you're right on all of them. Shit, and sometimes you have to throw the medicine in the candy. You're gonna get the fun, cool content from us all, but you're also gonna get this important shit when we're all feeling it and we're all feeling the same way. Just get it out. I'm not gonna cut these guys off. They want to get it off their chest. That's not cool. It's not good, and that's not how First 30 rolls. If you got a problem with it, peace out, leave, because I don't fuck with those type of attitudes. But no, seriously though, people, let's help these kids out. Let's help these kids out and let's try to make this place better for them at the very least. So at least when they're gone or when we're gone, they have a better thing and they can make it better for the next generation and so on and so forth. But we got to be the ones to teach them. Yes, the older generation and the ones that are in charge need to fucking do better and actually care about people instead of money. But us as people, us as citizens, us as a whole, if we treat each other better, that can go a long fucking way. That can go a long fucking way. Fuck what the government does or says. That can go a long way. If we're just like, listen, hey, you need some help? I got you. Not using people, helping. There's a big difference in that. Big difference. But yeah. So again, that GoFundMe link, I'll drop it again for you guys. You go grab it. And that's the most important thing. Again, that's the most important freaking thing is the Casters for a Cause. The script read's gonna be fun. It's gonna be funny, energetic, all that great stuff. But the charity thing is why we're doing it. The charity thing is what matters. And if you can donate, please donate. If you can't, just share the link at the very least. If you can donate, share the link. If you can't, share the link.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't say better myself. In fact, I'm just gonna start letting you guys do it.
Let's dive into this. I just get into that energy. Then you flash back to your childhood and like, damn, I was one of those kids that had to have the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches where it's like this much fucking peanut butter across the whole slice of bread and this much jelly like in the center of the bread, soggy as fuck. And this like it was like wax paper that they wrapped the sandwich in. You didn't even get like a good lunch bag. It was just wax paper. They just here you go, brokey. Sorry, your mom and dad don't love you. Here's some milk.
And that's the other sad part, that it creates like resentment in the children because other kids are picking on them or anything towards their parents. That's fucked up. The parents are already trying to do what they can to provide. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like they're busting their ass, raising our badasses, taking care of the household, doing a lot of shit that we don't even understand as kids. But you see it now as an adult, and you're just like, fuck, you guys went through all that shit, and it's just crazy. So yeah, we gotta make this shit better.
Yeah, but everybody who was our age back then looked like they were 70 years old. That's how they did it.
You thought white people age fast nowadays. Woo!
That's another reason you asked me if I wanted to be black, and yes, because black don't care.
He does.
Beautiful.
Oh shit, love it.
Like he could be black and 97 years old right now. Or he could be white and look 97 but be 25. I don't know.
That's true. I am 47 years old. No, I'm just kidding.
But you look, you don't look old, Nick.
Okay, I mean, what was the what was that?
Let me think.
That was like the Kevin Hart and Don Cheadle episode. He's like, damn, man, being 50 something. He's like, I didn't mean nothing by it. You didn't say it like you said just now, damn. You said it like, damn. He's like, no, we can play it back. I said, damn. Like,
I'll give you 29. 29.
You say I'm looking like I'm 29?
Yeah.
I did one of those fucking how old are you things on TikTok last week, and it literally pegged my age right on. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? I really do look 37? It's fucking up.
You wanted to throw your phone, didn't you? Like,
I was hoping for 20, 25, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I was even gonna be willing to laugh if the shit said like 70. How the fuck you peg me straight on? You have too much of my information.
We need to have Sturdy do that. I want to see Sturdy's age.
I'll do it.
19 years old.
Oh shit! And I did it no filter, by the way. Did it no filter.
That's the way to do it.
I live my life.
Yeah, word. Yo, you see some people doing shit like that, you're like, what the? How the hell do you look 22? Take that filter off.
Yep.
You look 57. Stop lying. Oh shit, we gotta start talking about these movies. I guess.
How long are we in? We're 25 minutes in.
It's all good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing a series of Freddy versus Jason here on Horror with Sir Sturdy. We're going to be ending out the rest of the month with him doing these on every Tuesday and Thursdays. We are on episode 4 right now, which is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, Dream. What was it? Dream Master. And Friday the 13th, Part 4, aka the final chapter. Boys, let's get into it.
Dude, every time he talks like that, like I get a little hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, now Chris, how does that make you feel?
Really good, actually. I love that I can still turn on old white men.
I love that you said still. Like this was just a thing of yours.
Hey man,
you
gotta make sure you still got it. You know what I'm saying?
So it said
I was gonna make a Gardner joke, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
The construction workers whistling at the women. They're whistling at you when you're walking down the street in the city. Oh, look at him!
I love you, Nick. I do. Sturdy's an asshole because he set me up for that, man. It's like volleyball. He just set it for me, and I just had to come in for the spike.
I can't help myself, man. You got to go for it when you see it, people. Listen.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
You don't have to go for anything. I'm just saying it's exciting. He's dynamic on the mic. I love it. I love good podcasting.
It's great. It's fun.
Oh shit.
You got to be natural though, people. You got to be yourselves when you're doing this type of stuff, especially with the jokey stuff. Don't force it. Trust me. Do not force it. I've done that before. You go back and listen to it. You're like, what the fuck was I doing? Why did I even do that? I'm good at this shit. I'm great at this shit. I'm a natural, blah, 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 all that bullshit and throw it in the funny shit. You got to know when to do it, but you can't force it. Like that whole shit we were just doing, didn't force it, didn't script it. No reason to. Doesn't make sense. And you're right. Black don't crack, but some smoke it.
I'm not. Shit. No comment. No comment.
That was part 3, Sturdy. That was part 3 with the alleyway. And
it comes back. Don't worry.
Wrong episode.
Oh, no.
Wrong episode.
It comes back. Wait until 6. It comes back.
It's even funnier. As I text my brother, and you already know who. I say this. I can just tell you what I said. I text my brother, right? I was like, I'm smoking crack again. He was like, I'm so proud of you.
I love that guy.
Henry, man. Gotta love him.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't smoke crack, people.
So thank you for bearing with us this long, folks. We do have a podcast to do for you. We promise.
This is how we wind up sometimes. Sometimes you got to wind up, man. I can't help it. You got to just get it out. And it's going to be jumping all around. That's how I always do my show. But anyway, let's start off with Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. And start off with the Puerto Rican guy.
Sorry, the last time I just got it out in public, red and blue came up behind me.
Yo, you need a Puerto Rican flag behind you. That needs to be a part of your logo. You have to be super Puerto Rican with your Worst Damn Gamer logo, man.
Can we get him a Captain America hat, but like with the Puerto Rican flag on it?
He would wear it.
He could rock. He's gonna need it. He's gonna shave his head tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. We got to make that happen. When he's bald, me and Mick will find you a hat or something like that for you to wear in your streams.
Fucking safari hat.
Righto, chaps. Let's discuss our hunt today. All right, so part 4. Which one are we discussing first? Nightmare or Friday?
Nightmare, just because that's what we've been doing, so I'm just gonna do it for the whole.
All right, so I'm gonna probably be in the minority, like I always feel like I am.
Well, you are.
I really love 3, 4, and 5 of these movies. Yes, they start to transition a little bit, but for part 4 on this one, no with rating, no reasoning, I am going to go ahead and give this one a 9.
Ooh.
Get the fuck out. A 9?
A 9.
Oh, bullshit. This movie? God damn it.
He's a Freddy fan. He's a Fred head, though, man. So I get the nostalgia and all that bullshit because I do it for
At best, I'd probably give this movie a 7. I gotta think about this.
Don't feel bad. Give it what you gotta give it.
Yeah.
No. I'm not feeling bad. I'm just like because I called myself back because I was going to give it higher because I interviewed a few people from this movie.
Word.
And I was like, no, I can't do it. So I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. You're right around where I'm at. Didn't hate it. Didn't love it. I'll give it a 7. Give it a 7.
You're sweet. I will say this: Danny Hassel, the one who plays the boyfriend in the movie, awesome dude. He was at CFF last year. He was an amazing guy. Love that dude.
Danny Hassel, I would love to have you on Horror with 30. Any person that make names from here on out, I'm just gonna invite you on my show.
You want a celebrity to talk to?
Good ones. Huh?
Chris Mulkey. You know his face as soon as you look him up. Chris Mulkey. Amazing. One of the best interviews I've ever had.
Chris Mulkey. Same to you.
Yeah.
Horror with 30.
So fantastic. He has horror stories for days, but he's been huge in everything.
Oh hell yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah, dude. He was telling us in our interview. I love that I'm talking about an interview on my show.
No, go for it. He's talking about the seasons, by the way.
I'm going to cliffhanger it so people can go and check it out. But what I'm going to say is he was telling us about working on The Fan with Bobby De Niro.
Okay.
And the scene where he's the stepfather and Bobby De Niro comes in with the baseball bat and tears up the house and stuff, and kidnaps the kid. He really went into like what Robert saying he's great, but he was like how method he got with that. So it was very awesome little story.
Nice.
Go listen.
There you go. Go check out the Scene Snaps, people.
I'm gonna now.
Yeah. You need to. You need to. But Chris Mulkey, highlight your boy.
Yeah.
All right. You mind if I lead off on the reasonings and all of that?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So the reason why I give it so high, and I agree with both of you in some regards. This is a 6-7 movie at best, but for the simple fact, me being such a deadhead, such a Fred head, and enjoying so much of his humor, and like I said, this one transitioned more like we talked about on part 3. If you didn't see it, go check out that episode. But we touched on a few things on how they changed certain aspects of presentation with the characters in Nightmare on Elm Street. That's part of the reason why I'm okay with it. And I know people say this is where it starts to really tailor off into the wacky zone. Yeah, we have a nod to Karate Kid, right? We got a nod to again, the past movie, which had kind of some craziness in it as well, the Friday 3 with all the different
Dream Warriors
personalities with the Dream Warriors and their worlds or whatnot. But again, I love that it continues right off of that next one where everything seems like it's fine. That's huge for me. The aspects of the mental games that Freddy plays in this one comes through again with how he manipulates certain dreams for certain things. I kind of wish they would have found a different way to actually bring him back, but it was cool with the morph that they did and stuff like that. But ultimately, Freddy is just, I can't get away from how I am always so torn on my fear and laughter with these movies. Yeah. And the wackiness helps play into it. You know what I'm saying? So the one thing that I can say that I dislike about this film as a film and how it was made is that I feel like a lot of the scenes, a lot of the kills happen way too fast for the first probably half to 2/3 of the movie. But other than that, so I technically should be giving this a realistic 7 to 7.5 because I'm such a Freddy, but because it's Freddy as a whole and we're going through and doing a whole series, there's still not one single movie in this whole fucking thing of Friday the 13th versus Nightmare that I can think of yet, because we haven't finished watching them all, talking about them all, that I can say, yep, Nightmare or Friday wins this one for me. So I'm hoping to change my mind by the end of this whole thing.
Okay.
Nice.
I love your points to it, why you like it. And the reason I love those points is because I disagree very hard on them. And I feel so shitty to saying it that way.
No.
But I meant like, but I did like that's why like I'm so like you argued him well. Now here we go. So no, I'm kidding.
I love debates.
I'm not a big fan of this movie, and the big reason is like you brought in Tuesday Night to play Kristen, right? And that's a continuation of Patricia Arquette playing her in the third one.
Yep.
And then you got you still have what's her names, Joey and what's Ken's name in that movie? I can't think of it.
Kincaid.
One marker name. Like you still have them in it. Now they're in high school. They're living life. And although I think besides Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, Lisa Wilcox's performance in this movie is the second best.
Yeah.
And that's only because it's the fourth movie and Robert Englund is a genius and he's been playing this role for years. So that's high praise in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying for this is like, why do we have her? Why do we need a dream master? We had like Kristen was the dream master essentially in that, she was the strongest out of all of them. And now she still has powers. Why did there need to be a transfer at all? Why couldn't Tuesday Night pick it up and run with it? Why kill her off that quick? I just didn't understand it because you obviously had this whole trilogy planned with the baby and whatnot, like that whole. So, but you transferred to a new character. Why not just do it? We love her from the third one. Go into the fourth one. I think you'll like it a little bit more. You can even, if you wanted Lisa Wilcox to play her, just make that character Kristen. Whatever, I don't care. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you just jointed everything in that move, and you set something up that was beautiful to have these warriors, and then you get in this one and you make a master out of it. Like, and she's not even using the powers from the original warriors. She's using her friend's powers. It's like you want to wipe away the third one, and I don't understand
it. Sturdy, I'm gonna let you get yours out because I got something to rebuttal.
No, go ahead and rebuttal because I was back and go ahead and rebuttal in case he has the rebuttal. I'll go.
All right. So I actually like the fact that they did that because I don't see any other way to transition to keep Freddy alive and keep the series going without having somebody new come in who has this other power that she can either bring people into the dreams or use that power that she has of going into the dreams. So she's that gateway character that Freddy has to keep alive type deal that he needs to manipulate, yet he's being pulled the strings by her, kind of. Even though he's pulling the strings, he can't do it without her. And then I don't know if you saw or not, if you realize, but there were certain times that she did display the powers because she had strength like Kincaid, she had the fierceness from the chick with the blades, and then we got the other chick that was pumping iron, so she had more strength from that. But the scene where her friend dies in the classroom, she screams and everything blows out, and it happens in the real world. So that was Joey's fucking skill from part 3, the voice.
Dude, I love those points, but I still then give them to Kristen. Just give the powers to Kristen. Add all those new characters because they're in high school. Just say they're friends. Kristen's the Dream Master. And you continue this story that should have been a trilogy. And like, I don't know what it is about fucking horror movies in the 80s. And it's like, well, we can't use the same actress in the next movie. We can't use the same character. We got to have a whole new slew of characters.
Makes no sense.
She's being difficult and won't play the game. So we're going to get rid of her in this script.
Unlike
don't bring her back in the next, don't bring that character back in the next movie then, I guess.
Yeah, but it's just it's stupid because Scream has proved it wrong, Hellraiser proved it wrong, or there's a bunch of them. So
2 Girls 1 Cup proved it wrong.
Wow, fucking dick. You're a dick. Why does it always come to? Don't make this the new fucking Blood Lake. Do not.
It's not. It's better than Blood Lake. Way better than Blood Lake. But I said it for you, Mick, and I said it so we can kind of, try to get this. Maybe we'll get it to go viral. So
look, he's so mad.
Can watch it.
This is You want to know how mad I am, Chris? Weed Wolf. That's my level. And Sturdy keeps fucking pulling it out.
I mean, it's either that or The Sound of Music, but The Sound of Doo-Doo's funnier.
My heart and my chest just palpitated as I breathed in deep. I really need to, I need to talk to somebody about Weed Wolf. I'm gonna use the BetterHelp app just to talk about my Weed Wolf trauma.
Wait, sir, what are you talking
Chris
about? Listen,
using Leonard Maltin as a psychiatrist.
hang on. Listen.
Oh,
I'm gonna say something to you guys in the private chat. Don't say it out loud.
I think it comes up in my do it on Facebook because it comes up on my screen. I got big screen and then it just pops up on my screen.
It won't pop it up on your Facebook?
Yeah, on my Facebook, it won't come up on the screen now.
Where am I looking?
Facebook. But you know,
all right.
They even kept Freddy out of a scene in this movie technically, and just used voiceover and a puppeteer to run the glove in the air to beat up Danielson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like he wasn't even in every scene that he was supposed to be in anyway. He doesn't show himself in that one. But I do love the stupid animatronics, the things with the meatballs at the diner. You know, I love how they made her look old.
A lot of these deaths are like the best in the franchise.
But they're so quick.
But they're so fucking quick. And it's just, it doesn't land properly. It's not a good story. This fucking movie. I think I'm more mad because you gave it enough than I am at the movie.
I see, just to shoot him a tiny bit of bail, maybe even a lot of bail with my answer. I do the same for Jason. Like, it's just it's because it's one of those things, and maybe it's the same for you, Chris. It's one of those things that got me into horror, I feel, and really like kept me into it year after year after year after year after year. But, and I think that's a huge reason, being able to see it so much and all that, and just growing up with it in a sense. I mean, I know the movie's older, but still in a sense. So I'm like, yeah, this is why I fucking love it.
Yeah, man.
But
killing Kincaid came way too fast. The bug kill was cool, but
that's what. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but like that's what I mean. Like Joey and Kincaid were just like, bye, and
literally back-to-back scenes. Like, what the fuck?
It was. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like that's why I don't like it, because it's like they wanted to completely cut off the third one, where you could have made this as a real thriller like the first one, and bring back these three characters teaching these whole new class of kids. You can kill them off eventually if you want.
But later in the movie, maybe let one survive. I say the black one.
But then the sad part is they don't even let those characters stick around long enough. The new ones that were introduced. Like, I would have loved to see somehow the geeky girl helping her with some type of electronic thing that ghost hunts or something, and he knows when Freddy's in the room or something. You know what I mean? Or knows when somebody fell asleep that they're in a Freddy dream. Like, there's so many ways they could have gone with the geeky girl and you know, the scientist chick. So many different ways they could have went. You know, Dan, the football player, literally was the blandest fucking thing there. Like, he was literally fucking like salt and pepper only
just
as
in the room.
You know what I'm saying? On some piece of chicken,
boiled chicken at that.
Like, that's how bad it was. I'm sorry.
It's funny how you're saying all these.
You got like angry at white men for a minute there. That's what you got to. That's what I was hearing in that.
I mean, it's the 80s. Maybe it was one of those type of scenes, you know. Put a little chocolate in there, but let this dog guy stay in there for the, you know how it is. Yeah, look like this, not like this.
Sturdy, did you even give your rating and shit yet?
Yeah, I said a 7.
Okay.
I didn't say why yet, but I did say a 7. I agree with both of you on a lot of the points, but like it didn't feel scary anymore. It didn't feel scary anymore for me. Like, it felt like a horror movie in a sense, but it didn't have like that creep factor that the Freddy movies usually have for me. And I'm just like, but it's not bad. It's not horrible. It's not terrible. It doesn't suck. And it still has the nostalgia factor. But here's another thing, and it may bump my rating down to a 5 or a 6. Ooh. It's not memorable.
Really?
Because I know I've seen this before, but I don't really remember too much of it.
You know what's crazy is the one thing that I always remember from this movie is the end scene when she kicks the glove out after Freddy's dead. that latex fucking Freddy with the hands coming out and all the souls and the titties that we see, and then when he's dead and you fucking kick Freddy's glove away. That's the thing that and those moments right there, that whole last scene and everything, is to me where they save it all, they bring it back in, and then why going into the next one, I'm like, okay, I can continue, and then it plays off the way it does, and and then again we get. It always has something that's memorable in all these movies. You know, we get the it's prime time, bitch. We get the welcome to my nightmare. We get the you're in my world. We get the 1-2 Freddy's coming for you. There's always something that kind of latches into your mind. And for me, it was the end.
All that for me, all that's latched in my mind, but I'm not as deep of a Freddy fan. So that just matches in my mind with Freddy, not necessarily per movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But it just. Yeah, it was just like I had to bump it down to a 5 because after what I just said, I'm like 7.
Hold on, I want to hear Chris. You were like, what was the last thing you were going to say? Because you were talking about the ends scene.
That's where like I feel like they pulled it back and they made it work. That fucking latex Freddy was super dope with the souls coming out of the hands holding them back. But here's my problem with the end scene, and this is okay. Fuck it, change my score. I'm giving it a 7.5.
Are you sure?
Yes, because there's too many things now that I've just pointed out to myself. I don't want to sound fucking stupid and hold
on before you respond, before you answer. And the reason why I say hold up, because I know I'm going to do this down the road for some Jason movies. So yeah. I'm just saying, I'm calling this shit out in the beginning, people. I'm biased as fuck when it comes to the Friday the 13th. I don't give a fuck. I grew up with it. It's like one of your best friends. You're not going to sit here and down your boy. Jason's my boy. If you feel the same way about Freddy, that's what I'm saying. If you want to keep it in 9, I'll leave it.
I'm also all about, especially if you're my boy, I'm going to say what I'm going to think I need to say. You might need to hear, and you take it for what it is. You might get mad at me, but at least I said it. You can't say, oh, where were you? Why didn't you tell me? Because I said what the fuck I said. But, so here's the problem with the end of this movie. We get the foreshadowing of the nursery rhyme, right? We get the tidbit of that. But then we get to the end, and the nursery rhyme comes back. The kids all of a sudden, you're in Freddy's world, and the kids are helping her and reminding her what the nursery rhyme is. And then on top of it, it's just a mirror reflection. Hello? In part 3, this motherfucker took over a whole room full of fucking mirrors. And what, he's never saw himself in a reflection before, and now that's what kills him and releases his souls?
But that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying about them ignoring part 3.
Wait, Chris.
Yes.
Do you think we gave it a 9?
Word. He's talking to himself. Or did he just talk about it? That's all.
Those are my gripes. Those are my biggest gripes. And that even though they tied it back in and they loop back in, they had that fallacy at the end that takes you away from it. That if you're there, you're like, really? That's all it was? She hit a mirror on the way back, and she picks up the mirror, remembers the nursery rhyme, so let me show you yourself, and the evil's gonna fucking hate itself?
Exactly.
Chris somehow Goodwill Hunting himself in this whole conversation.
I'm glad you saw that. Oh, shit. So at the end of the episode, we gotta get it to where it needs to be. But yeah, 7.5 because I'm still a Freddy head.
That's fair. That's fair though. That's
and you
fair.
Know what?
I know.
The same way Freddy wasn't perfect in real life when he was alive. He's not perfect as a demon.
I know in your heart of hearts.
I accept his flaws.
I know when you're sitting in the living room eating nice Cheetos, you watch this movie, it's a 9. But to the people, you got to be honest. To your boy, you're like, yo, you're my guy. Listen, blah, blah, blah. You tell him the shit. You're honest with him, but you tell him the shit in private, and then out loud, you're like, yo, that dude's good. What the fuck you mean great?
Can I admit one more thing? Whenever I watch these movies, I still do the whole, let me grab my blanket, put it up over, and fucking just while I'm sitting here watching it.
Of course you do. Dude, there's no way you don't. As soon as you said it, I'm like, no, he does it because he's doing it perfectly.
I feel like if we're all watching a movie together, Mick would make sure Chris has a blanket. Like, yo, here.
Oh my god! I swear to God, no, I can't say this.
Save it. Private chat.
Yeah, type it in the group chat right now.
Is it something funny, or is it a piece of content, or are we worried about getting canceled again?
I'm worried about getting canceled again. I have one. It's like a tortilla wrap.
Yes.
Yo, would you wear that on your streams?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, me
Fuck
or
yeah.
him?
Him.
Yeah, I'll wear it tomorrow. I don't care.
No, Chris.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
I can't give it to him right now.
Kidding me?
Here you go, Chris. Take it.
That's next level. That's
Dude,
something.
we gotta do a piece of content like that where we get on a restream together during the day. You go to pass it to me, and then I fucking record.
Here you go,
grab
Chris.
it.
Take the blanket or take the pillow.
Is that a giant membership card?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a
I
Hollywood
still
video
owe
one too.
$47.
I have a Hollywood video one too.
I think one of the Nightmare on Elm Street is one of the ones I never returned to.
This
Even
one.
better.
Yeah, it was part 5. It was
You're
part
like, this is a fucking 9. I don't even know what they were thinking in these other ones. This is the winner right here. Cinema at its finest. And he rips down a poster of The Godfather, and it's just Freddy 4.
Oh shit!
Oh boy! All right,
Oh,
before I start crying again,
you're gonna have so many clips to cut for this. Make sure I'm
Holy
tagged in every one of them. I want people to know I'm funny.
Holy shit!
Oh man!
Where's
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
Fuck.
They're rebooting Deep Impact.
I do that
Oh,
quite
shit.
often.
Oh, I don't think I was supposed to say that.
Oh, shit. Where?
I reboot the Deep Impact often.
No, stop talking about it.
Anyway, yeah, I've just always loved Freddy. Just always gonna love Freddy.
So did the R. Kelly, the dog, help Freddy come back?
That's another fucked up thing, right? The dog named Freddy.
No, his name was Jason.
Was it named Jason?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
I think they fucked that up. I think the dog's name was Jason in one scene, and then they called him Freddy in another one, where Kincaid was like, "Freddy, come here," or something, just before she got bit. I think they fucked that up.
I remember them calling him Jason because I was like, are they shooting at Friday the 13th, or just like a little?
Wait,
fun...
is this me?
Haha. What? What are you talking about?
He's getting a little glitchy, but he's there. You're fine. We can still hear you.
Oh yeah. He's the one that's a little glitchy. He has to go out and come back probably.
Question, by the way, why the fuck didn't she have the mark on her arm after she got bit?
I'm fixing it.
You're good. Can you explain that to me at the beginning when they're in the boiler room and everything's cold and the dog comes out, rushes through the pipe and bites her? Why didn't she have any marks on her when she woke up? Because Freddy wasn't like back really yet. He didn't have enough.
Yeah, he wasn't powerful enough. You're good, man.
Wait.
You're back.
You're gonna. I came in at the right time. I heard it all. All right, listen. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna tell me that
it's a 9, Nick. Shut up.
No. God. Oh my God. A taco commercial's on. I'm so hungry right now.
You have to send him that blanket because man. I'm just thinking of content with Chris right now that has to do with tacos, every single one of them.
Dude, they sell them at like fucking 5 and dime. I don't know.
Oh God.
I don't think I can send it to him. I think it's my kids.
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
I think they want it in a school thing.
I'll make a quilt out of real burritos.
I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna steal it from him. Ocean's 11 style. Tomorrow night, everyone's an accomplice.
That's awesome.
I forgot what I was saying. Whatever. This movie fucking sucks.
You didn't like it.
I don't like it. Like I'll watch this before I watch an Ari Aster movie, but because yes, they're beautiful, but they're hollow. But whatever. None of my business.
But I mean, a 6 though, Mick. A 6 isn't a bad score, in my opinion.
All right, 4. What's a bad score? 4. Okay, 3. Wait, you go to 0, right?
Me personally, I do some different shit. You don't gotta do what I do. I go to -10 because of Blood Lake.
I don't know. We go to 5 and fucking Scene Snobs.
I don't like odd numbers. That's why I don't go to 5.
I'll leave it at 6. I'll leave it at 6 because like I said, Lisa Wilcox's performance is really good. Freddy's always good.
That's fair.
What's his name?
I
And I'll say this: the cinematography and the visual effects and the special effects and all of it tied together were really top notch in this movie out of the franchise.
Yep.
So 6. That earns you a 6. The positives.
He went from a 6 to a 4 to a 3 to a 6, all in about 3 minutes.
I'm super stoned, dude, and my wife promised me a back massage, so like I'm really antsy.
Nice.
Same here. Well, the stone part, I was smoking before the show, and then right before the show started, I decided to have some of my edible, and I'm feeling both. I've been feeling both like 25 minutes in or some shit.
Since Sturdy's got one droopy eye right now, like Jason, let's move on to Friday the 13th.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
They're both going down, but yeah.
So fucked up.
My eyes are
Look, damn.
That's not good. I'm not doing that shit no more. But anyway,
he's doing it right now. He can't stare. He can look at him. His eyes all over the place. The other one's getting droopy too.
I think you guys know where I'm going with this rating, but I'm gonna tell you nice and smooth. It's a 10, baby. It's a 10.
God.
It's a 10 if you didn't hear me.
Third best in the franchise, in my opinion. Final chapter. I love. I adore this movie. It's so good, and I have a strong connection to it, which I'm going to share in a few, if Sturdy will allow.
Of course.
But my rating for this movie, I'll give it a 10. In the franchise, I'll give it a 10. I was going to give it a 9.5, but I'm going full 10.
9.
Yeah, no surprise. Actually, yeah, surprise. Why isn't it a 10?
So there we go. I wanted to throw you off the set a little bit. This right here is the one for sure Friday the 13th movie that makes me go, there's a movie in the Friday series that's better than anything in the Nightmare series. And this is it right here.
That point was to other Chris, not you, Chris.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
I'll point to you in a minute. I have no idea what you asked. I was actually pumping my head.
Oh, I didn't ask nothing. I said this was this is the one movie so far that has changed my mind. Now that we're doing this critically, watching them both in comparison like this, because I've never done this before either. No matter how many times I've watched both of these franchises, I've never actually sat and thought about them, pitting them up against each other, especially movie to movie. This one right here, you got the sounds, you got the visuals and the shots that we're used to and we love. We got Jason, who is more aggressive. We got the hockey mask. We got the kid with the mask. We got the story and like now the transition over to a bunch of different things. They did so many things well in this movie that it is undeniable.
He's right. And I mean, just being a Friday the 13th fan, but knowing other Friday the 13th fans, a lot of them, this is a favorite amongst Friday the 13th fans. It's not my favorite, but this is a favorite. I could see why, but it's good. It's great. It's awesome, but it's just not my favorite. We'll get to that. I'm sure you guys have heard me say it, but we'll get to that.
Like I don't know yet. I'm gonna rewatch it, but my favorite, I don't know. It might be lower in rating than this because for me, this was so well done, especially when you have like the goofy aspects still feel natural. You know, like remember, except for when he pulls that guy up to his room and the mom is just like, "Hi," like that's a little different. But
all right, hang on. Before we go any further, Mick, this was my question. I thought there was gonna be more white people on here, so I'm sorry. Is this how you guys get down?
No, wait. well, wait. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Just letting strangers just
walk
right up in your
let
house?
him run in the house. Your kid can take him up to his room
or her room. Okay, I just had to know, man. I don't know.
No,
because I feel like even acting, a black or Spanish mom wouldn't know how to handle that situation. Acting, they'd be kicking their shoes off, ready to fight. Like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? Like, listen, mom, this is a movie. Relax.
Yeah.
This is why you can't. This is why I don't let you be in my movies, because you don't know how to act.
Listen,
Well,
I'm one of the first people that if somebody's stranded on the road, I don't mind helping. But the last thing I'm expecting them is to be like, "Hey, get in the car. Let me give you a ride. Let me take you to my house." I'd be like, "Oh God, I'm about to be murdered." Like,
yeah. No, but honestly, like I can't answer for white people on this. I have to answer for Irish people on this.
Okay.
Because we're a temperamental bunch, and like I understand, like I get it when you say, Black or Latino families are, who the fuck is this? Let's go, it's ready to go, because that's Irish. Too. Like we do that.
And reasons like this is why Mick is coming to the cookout, because he'll understand everything.
Yeah.
Like if there's a little yell, Mick will be like, I feel right at home.
I've been to some cookouts and I felt right at home.
I know. I can tell by the goatee and all this. You don't have the.
Well, not yet. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm gonna.
Please don't get a monocle.
I'm getting one. Oh, I wasn't gonna. I'm gonna.
A monocle.
Right there, that's reverse psychology right there.
Hello, everybody.
If he gets a monocle and a fucking walking stick, I swear I'm gonna call you Mr. Peanut, the Planters Peanut guy, or the Monopoly Man.
Well, how do you do?
If he gets a monocle, he has to make another show on the Scene Snobs. I know he has a ton of them, wearing the monocle and doing that voice he just did for whatever the hell he's talking about the whole time.
I will record me playing guitar, playing the entertainer for you, so that you can use it for a short if you get a monocle and a walking cane and you get a top hat.
Christopher, my good man, how are you today? Are you going to go down to the club and take a steam?
That would be hilarious.
Oh, no, I know what happens in those back houses.
How you doing, Sturdy? Please, would you please go sign some shoes, sir?
So he's asking the black guy to sign
some shoes. Would sound like.
Seriously.
That's exactly how it would be.
Yeah.
But now I can say no, there's no repercussion.
He's like, I don't see me. I have to put these back or he's never going to see me the same again.
He's like, where did Mick go?
I can no longer. So to answer your question from earlier, Chris, not in the podcast, but in life, I can no longer start curling again because I don't want to look like I owned a plantation.
No, we want you to be able to. We want you to be able to sacrifice a plantation barbecues, Mick. You know what I mean? If there's a barbecue at a plantation, I want to be able to invite you to that.
Listen, I
don't want you to go there and feel guilty.
You stupid. Oh, you stupid.
I can say one thing with the surety. I had one family member fight in the Civil War, and he was in the North.
I was going to say, which side, Mick? Hold on. Tread lightly, bro. No.
Actually, I shouldn't say it.
No wonder he's back in Virginia.
Uh-huh. Want to be closer to him.
It was like from the northy north, from Michigan. Oh, my God. Do not tell Dan and Tim that.
Oh, God.
Boom.
There's your costume for CFF. Oh my God, bro. You go as Leonardo DiCaprio's character, and I'll go as Django.
First of all, no. Second of all, it's Django.
I know. The whole thing was a joke.
I know. And I'm playing into it. Why? Because I'm ready to go.
Oh, shit. This is fucking funny.
Is this going to turn into a bit where I just have to twirl and I'm like, well, that rating is terrible. You're out of here.
There you go. I mean, hey, it works. If it works, it works, right?
Oh,
if it works, it works.
I'm the token white guy. I'm the token 18th century white guy.
Yep. So when the cops come, hey, Mick, listen. Cops are here.
Colonel Mick.
Yo, Mick, why the fuck are you running, man? You're supposed to be talking to them, not running. Stop fighting.
Hey, Sturdy, thanks for calling me on the show, but call me Colonel Manhattan.
Colonel Manhattan.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
And then you got to put him back real quick to look like a country singer.
So he needs a cane, a top hat, and a monocle. Boom.
That is true. If I look at myself right now as I am in life, I look like a quintessential podcaster, but like one step away from maybe a country singer.
Oh, you kind of got a Theo Von vibe going on right now.
No.
Come on, little mullet.
Some racist ass comments out of him. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's do somebody else. Let's pick somebody else.
I don't know it for any of that, to be honest with you. I don't know.
You know what the funny thing is? I almost said pick any other white person, and then I realized I'm like, nah, that's a white variety right there.
I see why you want Mick. I see why you want to be black. I get it now.
Thank you.
It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense actually. Because Mick, like if you don't know Mick, he's a really cool dude. And if you try to, you know, with someone famous, it's like no. It's at the end of 2 weeks ago.
I love it.
I love it
about celebrities.
All right, so speaking of white, let's talk about the guy with the hockey mask.
Yes.
Hockey mask. What we got going on? Besides some creepy ass child abduction where the kid abducted the grown man and took him to his room.
Which I want to stick to that though, because that was just fucking. That's where we went off the rails. But that was crazy though, seriously, because it's like, first of all, this dude comes out of the woods, helps you fix your car, which is weird to me. You're not suspicious. Then you bring him to hey, get in the car, come to my house. Like, what the fuck? Really?
Bro, how is he in the car asking, oh, people live out here? Where do you, other people? Is there anybody else around? Does anybody else, any kids? Have you seen any kid? Like, and she's just, no. Some new people moved.
All right, guys.
But I loved it.
Everything you are saying is logical. Makes 100% sense. I have to speak on behalf of white people for a second.
Please.
When you said, Mick, would you let? No, I wouldn't let that. But that was personal. That's not. Also, I grew up in the ghetto. No, you don't come into my house.
So you know better.
White people, though, like my wife might actually be like, "What? Hi, what is going on?" You know. And I love her. No. And if she's watching, please don't kill me.
Can we just? It was jokes. If it saves Mick from getting beat, I made him do it. But if it gets me any danger, it was all Mick.
Oh my god, I think he's coming. I don't know.
But that
I heard footsteps in it. It's a 1 in 3 chance.
You know what would have been funny if she came in there and just like give you a drink or give you a kiss, but you jumped like, oh shit, you were out there.
I might. She's so wonderful and amazing and beautiful and fantastic and smart and everything. Yeah, and you can watch her tomorrow because she's playing Alice on Friday the 13th.
All right, but what I was gonna say is the way you imitate white people is like the way black people do it, and it's fucking hilarious. So I can tell you about comedy.
No, if you really want to imitate a white person, talking to a black person,
oh gosh,
then just be like, yo, so you know what I'm saying? You know how it's going. There's no fucking every suburban white person I've ever known, the second anyone of a different color comes in, it's like they turn into Chris Rock.
Which
it's like,
you gotta throw them off like, yo, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You speak English?
That's why I speak the way I do 100% of the time.
Depending on the environment, but you know, I know how to switch it up when to switch it up.
I have Jersey accent. That's the most I can go. But that's when I'm mad.
Isn't it crazy how like that shit comes out so good when we're pissed off?
I sound like Joe Pesci when I go crazy.
I want to hear it, but I don't want you to be mad. That's the thing.
It's
one of those things. But I know it's one of those things you got to be mad for.
Yeah. Let's keep Mick happy. He's smiling.
Yeah, his beard. I want to have a good one.
Mustache looks great. His hair is very 2000s.
His eyes are low as shit. Oh, now he's forcing them open, but that's not going to last long because his eyes are
not for long.
They get dry. Yep, when you drop them.
They're so heavy.
All right, so what do you guys feel about the story on this one? The continuation from the third, do you think they did the same thing well? They played into it right off the rip and led into it the same way? Do you think they did all of that vibe with keeping the story going?
Honestly, up to this point, I feel like this one was like the most, I guess, the most put together story in a sense.
Yeah.
Compared to the first three. Also, and I love the first three, don't get me wrong, but this was like the most put together story.
Yeah, I also like the fact that it takes you kind of out of the cabin element and brings you into like the homes around the lake and stuff like that. So transferring to that and adding a new level like the mom character, and the older hitchhiker dude and stuff like that. I like that element of it, and then just the college kids coming. So you still have those young kids partying, doing their thing, but then you also, it's like, oh, we don't want this little kid to die. What's going to happen here?
Yeah. No, I agree. Like I said, the best told story for the most part up to this point. And as you guys know, if you ever heard me talk about Friday the 13th, Jason did one thing I love him doing. I know he jumped through the window, but he still pulled somebody out of a window and threw them out the fucking window.
Bro, when he threw the boy through that window and he flopped, like, I felt bad for the actor, bro. I was like, yo, he committed all the way.
The shower scene, yes.
Yeah.
The shower scene was dope. That was another fucking dope one.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm mixing up. That was part 3. That was yesterday when they threw him back into the cabin. The one dude, the boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was yesterday. Never mind. That was Tuesday. Go check that one out.
Don't worry.
I felt so bad for him. I was like, yo, that looked like that hurt. But anyway.
And actually,
he pulls the chick out the window, throws her on top of the car, and the windows blow out.
Yep.
That's a good one. Chris. Yes. Chris is fucking killing it as the moderator right now. Okay. I got a lot of respect for how you're doing it, dude.
Appreciate
it. Yep.
I've been on every level.
That's what Jason usually does. He's like, he'll just say some random shit about the movie.
He's like, move the shit along. I don't go to bed, dude.
No, it's not even that. I just want to make sure we get to the points, and get
no. Out. It's not. It's no. This is.
I know. I appreciate it.
I'm just saying, take it, dude, because you're doing really good.
But no, it's like it really locks you. This movie really locks you in. I feel like it locks you in, even if you're a horror fan, but maybe not necessarily a Friday the 13th fan like I am. Like all of them can lock me in, but this one I feel like, again, going up to this point, this one really locks you in. I feel like it tells the story the best. I feel like the visuals look the best. It seems like with the first 3, and I love them to death, don't get me wrong on it, but each step they were learning, and it feels like with the 4th one, they finally knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They finally knew what they were doing, in my opinion.
This one brings a certain level of intensity, I felt.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Corey Feldman. I'm not a fan of him as an adult, but as a kid, child actor, he was fucking amazing. He did it. And here's the funny thing, right? is I love Jason so much. I hated Corey Feldman's character because he killed Jason in this movie. I still do to this fucking day.
See, the element of the homes, the element of the family, the element of the kids next door, and the neighborhood brings this other feeling of like, fuck, this is becoming more real. You know what I mean? I hate the fact that they don't really show how he's resurrected in the morgue or whatever. I hate certain little things about it. But at the same time, bringing in the whole aspect of this kid who likes to make those masks and kind of enjoys this world, and now he's being terrorized by something similar to the world he loves making. And then it's cool, but it's also kind of, for me, it takes me back a little bit because I feel bad for him because he basically had to figure out to use the thing he loved in order to do something, but only to survive type deal. You know what I mean? Towards the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's fucked up with, the mom dying and the sisters there, but then her fighting back was really great for me. Him coming down and using the psychology, we get the revisit from the second one, where she puts on the sweater. Now it's him coming down looking like the child Jason. Like, I thought all of that was super dope. And then on top of it, for me, that buildup in that scene back and forth where he's like in the bathroom wetting his hair and he's cutting it and then he starts shaving it and his sister's like, run. And he's like, just doing it. You know what I mean? I'm like, the whole time I was like, fuck, is she gonna die? Is she gonna die? Is she gonna die? She's downstairs.
It locks you the fuck in. And for someone that's seen that movie so many fucking times, I'll still watch it like I've never seen the fucking movie before. Especially for those scenes like you were just mentioned right there, because it's like, holy shit, what the fuck? I know what's gonna happen. It's like, what the fuck is gonna happen? I'm ready. I know what's gonna happen. What the fuck's gonna happen? Like, holy shit. Like, in my mind, sometimes I get so excited when I watch these movies. I think these are why this is my favorite franchise of all time, probably my favorite movies of all time. I'm sorry to say it, but fuck it. I just have this attachment to them. But it's like, I get so excited in the back of my mind for whatever reason, even though I know 1,000,000% what's going to happen. It's like I just shut that off, like something different's going to happen. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Because I get so excited watching these shits, especially like if I'm watching with somebody that is a fan, maybe not as big a fan, but then they're getting locked in just because of my excitement. They're like, holy shit. Like these aren't that bad. Like with you, actually, I'll say going through these, I'm glad that you're getting the chance to like really get to really watch them, especially against your favorite franchise, and like really think about it, and just be like, okay, yeah, Freddy's still my favorite, but these Jason movies aren't bad at all.
Oh, not at all. And I never said they were ever bad or anything like
No,
that.
not bad, but
Freddy just always had a leg up for me for some reason. But
and that's fine.
filmmaker wise, I feel like they're hands down, these were the better put together movies up until we got 3, and then now they're kind of even part as far as the filmmaking aspect of them go. To me,
I see what you're saying. That's fair. But fair.
We haven't even talked about the special effects or the visuals on these kills or anything yet. Like, what's your guys' take on this one? Because I almost feel like that was a little bit less impactful for me in this, and more of the end of it was what really made this movie for me.
I got a
for you. Go ahead.
I got a story, if that's cool.
Oh yes, you did say you had a story. Please tell it. You want to be big on the big screen?
No.
Okay.
Keep me here. That I'll be like, no, I don't want this. So, so in high school, I think it was sophomore year of high school. I don't know if you ever knew Lenny. Lenny was like best friend since high school. He started, he was on the Scene Snobs with me with one of our shows and stuff. So, and
shout out to Lenny though, and rest in peace.
Thank you. He was an awesome dude. Well, we had the same computer class back in, it was like sophomore year, and we had to make these fucking things. I don't know what they were, like PowerPoint, I guess. Back then, I didn't even remember, and I didn't do one, and I failed it. But Lenny did one, and we both loved horror movies. And I watched a few of the Jason movies at the time, but I never saw 4. And what made me go out and rent it was Lenny's presentation, because at one time it's all about him and his love of horror movies. And then the cleaver to the face on Crispin Glover just snapped in the video.
Yes.
And it shocked everybody. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And like, he told me all about how that's his favorite horror movie at the time. And so
that's awesome.
He introduced me to this movie. So I love that for him.
That's awesome.
That's fucking awesome.
So yeah, thank you.
That's fucking dope. And it's a dope movie at that.
Yeah.
It's a dope fucking movie at that. Like, it's a really good movie. And I'll get to your question in a second, Chris. I'm not ignoring you.
No, you're good.
It's a really good movie, and it's one that you're just like, it's one that you're just like, holy shit! Like, I really need to fucking. By the way, hashtag Lenny, and rest in peace. Hashtag rest in peace, Lenny. But it's like, I really need to check this movie out. Like, as a matter of fact, this is a movie that should be in those conversations that we've had before. I'm just thinking of it now, probably because I just watched it. For someone's like, if no one's ever seen a horror movie before, this is a great movie to show them, because they really don't need to see the first 3 to understand this movie. They really don't need to see the first. I appreciate that. I greatly, greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's his show.
But listen, this is a team effort.
I appreciate y'all. I make the show what it is. I appreciate you guys coming through. No, I'm kidding.
Like the perfect evolution of beard growth.
You could say that.
We appreciate you coming through, Paul.
Wait until tomorrow night.
I would never take the credit from you. Kidding me? I'm fucking humbled by the opportunity to even be here for as long as I've been on. So check it out. Me and Sturdy didn't know each other at one point till one of our other buddies introduced us, and we've been talking almost every single day for the last 2 years, whether it's on a podcast, whether it's about podcasts, whether it's about creating content. And honestly, bro, like I can't. And I said to him, I will be on as often as you will let me and as often as I can. And it has been 2 years. I don't even know how many episodes. It has to be at least 100 and some odd episodes by this point, right? At least 50 to 50.
Yeah, between this and this and Popcorn and Pint are cool.
And I've missed some, you know what I mean? And shit happens, life. But at the same time, again, bro, I will never take away from you. You have been doing this. You're the reason that I even started my own and, stuck to streaming. So always thank you. And now Mick's one of those other people that helps keep pushing me,
Yeah, but it's one of those things. It's like,
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, I fucking love this shit, and if I could see somebody get that same excitement and same joy that I get out of it, smiling and laughing, I'm gonna help them all I can. I'm gonna try to help them all I can. They have to do for themselves. They'll go out there, try things and do it. But I'm gonna show you the ropes that I know as much as I can show you at the time. And if someone that I know knows more than me, talk to him. Like, I'll tell you. I'm sure I've told you plenty. Ask Mick. I don't fucking know.
Absolutely.
I really don't know. And it's just, I love doing this shit. So if I'm cool with you like that and whatever, I'm going to help you how I can.
Mhm.
Which do respect that, though. I do appreciate you coming on
Of
here
course.
and all that, because I have a good time. I have great conversation with the both of you, which is a dope thing to do with people. I mean, yes, I have strangers on here. I love having strangers on here for the cool conversations, but it's dope to have those people that you already know, because you can just bounce off shit, the jokes and all that, like we were earlier, and like we probably will at
Wait,
some point.
wait. What did you say?
I said
Dope is bad. Stay away from the dope.
no, dope is dope. Dope is great. Dope is, we're talking about weed, not dope like heroin and all that other crazy shit. Talk about dope, the pot, the joints. You know what your parents were talking about. My parents were talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe your grandparents at this point for some of you young cats, but nah. Shit. But
that's what a white guy who's trying to sound like a black guy sounds like.
see, you're welcome. Don't do that voice, man.
No, I don't do that shit.
Lord help me.
I can't do accents. You heard my accents over the blend.
Me either. I always go to fucking Southern.
That was so bad.
Black my GameCube parts. Sure it's whatever.
So of the kills in this movie, the cleaver axe brings back some reminiscence for Mick. What's one of your favorites, Sturdy?
I love that, especially because he hung him up. I fucking love that shit. That in the fucking window. That in the window are my favorite two kills in this movie by fucking far. They're even. They're even because I love, even if it's not a kill, even if the body's already dead. When his mother did it in part one, when they throw someone through a window or pull someone through a window, it just puts me there. It just gets me there.
But what about the sleeping bag?
Sleeping bag was good too.
We didn't get there yet though, but I do love the sleeping bag. But there's just something about the window thing, so they're just funny to me.
Yeah, it's in the fourth one, isn't it?
7.
Is it 7?
Doesn't he do it a couple times in the series?
Yeah,
in the franchise? He didn't do it in part 1 or part 2 also?
Where he smashed it against a tree?
Against a tree, yeah.
Yeah.
He does one against a tree and he does one against the ground, I think.
No, in the 10th one,
Jason X, that's
beating, right. He's beating one with the other.
Oh, that was, I can't, we're not even doing,
we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Listen. I know we're only going through 1 through 7 and then the remakes and then Freddy vs. Jason. I promise you guys, we will finish the Jason franchise at some point because we just have to. We just have to. Yeah, it was 7.
Yeah, okay. Sleeping bag was Kansas Kings.
It wasn't like I think it was a yellow sleeping bag. I could be wrong. I'm a little.
Maybe I know. I think you're right. I think I'm remembering a yellow sleeping bag too.
Yeah.
This movie, from the little animatronics that they do for Corey's character, and then the end scene with the fucking machete in the shoulder and then splitting his hand. So dope. So dope.
Yeah.
Tom Savini, my God.
Now, technically, is this the one where Jason is dead? Because he was in the morgue. He was dead, right? After 3. He comes back out of the morgue. So is this technically where he becomes the Deadite?
No. It is. Why would he become the Deadite now? Because he died now. Because
he died in 3. They took him to the morgue. And then he came back right now in 4 out of the morgue.
No. 4 is his death. He didn't die in 3.
Yeah, that's 4 the final chapter.
4, yeah, that's the one where he dead.
Okay, so he wasn't dead when they took him to the morgue.
No.
That's what I'm saying. They don't really explain how he comes back or why he gets up. And then why was it so long that he was down for the count?
Yeah, 6. I'm sorry. 6.
Yeah, 6 is where he becomes the Deadite.
I said 7. I meant 6. I just have 7 on the brain because I love it so much. But yeah, 6, he comes back. Part 5, he's not in it, but I fucking love part 5, and we'll get to that. I can't wait to talk about that one when we do get to it. I will say this about part 5. My one gripe about part 5, I'm going to give you guys a spoiler. My one gripe, Corey Feldman should have been in the whole movie.
Yeah, I agree. He got withheld for another movie or something. I forget what it was. He was supposed to. They wanted him in it, and I think he wanted to do it.
That's good.
So,
and he should. I just feel like it would have made. Not that movie's bad. We'll get to it. Tuesday, actually, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Make sure you're here. Be there, be square. And as a matter of fact, if you're listening to this Tuesday, after the episode drops out at midnight, you listen to this exact episode, come in for the live tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I'm talking now, but I'm also talking to you in the future or some shit. I don't know how this whole shit works out.
Fucking time travel shit, dude.
Yes. By the way, I watched a horror movie with some time travel in it earlier.
Yep.
So
Totally killer, right?
Totally killer.
It's a good movie.
Totally killer. Go check out Sturdyween on TikTok.
I was gonna say, get his shorts on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. Go check it out.
And I'm gonna have some more shit coming out though. Don't worry. I got some shit on the brain. I got some.
I love that they wrote in on this at the end there. That when it's supposed to feel like it's safe because the guy's down, he's dead. That he watches and saw his fingers twitch, and he just starts going in, and that's how the fucking movie ends. I fucking love that.
And then you see his eyes when you zoom in on his eyes. Like, and I say this all the fucking time. And he knocked it out the fucking park with this. I love when any type of movie, when a character can show emotion like in their face, it sells the fucking scene. And he sold the scene because you just thought he was fucking crazy and saying all this other shit. And this is another reason why he should have been in part fucking. I'll talk about that when we get there.
Now, do you think that might have played a role with him going a little batshit crazy?
I think it was more serious.
This movie might have had him a little,
maybe
added with some other traumas and shit.
I think it was more so with
Michael
the serious shit that went on in his life.
Yeah,
not Michael. Let's not blame Michael for anything. Those are allegations.
Listen, Macaulay Culkin already said nothing ever happened.
Why would you do it with the most famous one?
So did Chris. Oh man.
Fine.
We kid. I love this shit, man. Yeah, but again, going back to what I was saying earlier, I hope I remember to say that if someone's like, what's a movie to throw out there for someone that's never seen a horror movie, I'm gonna mention this one. I'm gonna mention this one because this is one in the middle of the series where this can damn near be this whole franchise can be a standalone if you really think about it.
Really?
But
yeah,
this one, I feel like this one could be a standalone by itself and be a complete movie. There's no question if Jason's coming back. There's no, you know what I mean? Like all the other ones, there's like, but is he gone? But with this one, it's final. It's the final chapter. Obviously, if it's standalone, if it's the only movie, you don't call it the final chapter. But still.
Bro, to what you just said, I got to interject. But honestly, now, again, that I'm having this reflection time on these movies, every single Friday the 13th could literally just be introduced to anybody because of how good they do of the recaps and telling the story of Jason and showing certain things from past movies. And this one, you got a real good big recap on this one. So it's like, bro, like not for nothing. And don't get me wrong, Freddy does it well. They give you the story. They let you see the little children and the nursery rhyme. And they tell you about the people, what they did in the town. But every single one of these movies so far not only gives you a recap of the movie prior, but also reintroduces you so you don't forget certain things about the character really well.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why this one got a fucking 9!
So Jason wins this fucking thing, right?
Jason won this one for me.
Oh, well, Jason wins them all for me, but he got this shit.
Sorry, Chris.
You're good. I'm good because this is still the first.
Chris. I am tired. I'm fucking exhausted.
You're good. It's all good, bro. It's all good. All good.
Radar.
All good.
What's up, Radar? Dude, I might need to jump off.
Yeah, go ahead, man. If you gotta go ahead. It's all good.
Well, what we gotta do? What's our last thing? Not to rush that, but for this, I mean.
You got any more? I'm pretty much good.
No,
Great movie.
Pretty much halfway through the series of Freddy versus Jason here on Horror with Sir Sturdy. Get down in the comments below. Join the conversation. If you didn't catch the stream, make sure you're leaving us your favorite kill. Make sure you're telling us which one of these in the franchise is your favorite. And when we get to it, you better be there for the live.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. We'll be back Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. But we'll also be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Casters for a Cause.
Mhm.
And let's see. Chris, you want to take it away? Because I'm coughing like a mother.
Thanks to Mick Manhattan and our boy here, Sir Sturdy. They are doing a charity script read from the Friday the 13th, the first film. There's going to be a bunch of actors coming through, a bunch of podcasters playing different roles. What is the cause? It is All for Lunch and Lunch for All. We're trying to help get some food to some kids. Let them enjoy their lunches, crying out loud. Stop blaming them for deficits and all this shit and having them be suffering for shit. Let's make sure we go and spread the love. Do something good for somebody. And if you can't donate, then do us a favor. Donate us your click with a heart and a share. Try to send it to at least 3 to 5 of your friends that you know might actually enjoy it, whether it's the script read coming through or donating. And make sure you mention in that share, do us a favor, share it as well, because that's how we're going to get it out faster. And I hope you guys come along for the ride. You enjoy it, because if we hit our goal of $500, I will be chopping all of my hair off on stream for you. And my hair is literally about down to, when it's out of the ponytail, just past mid back on me, and I'm 6'4". So if you guys want to see me get rid of all my hair and then also donate it as well to another charity that can use it and create a wig, make sure you get in on the podcast tomorrow night. Make sure you show us up and share us out, and then join us, hit the like, hit the subscribes, and get down in the comments and let people know about us, because we're fucking dope.
Dude,
To let you guys know,
if I ever write a movie and it has a DJ character, you are 1,000% going to be that
the DJ.
character.
We're at $270 tonight, folks. We were just at $250. Someone else has donated $20. Thank you so much to whoever has done it.
Yeah, I told you guys
appreciate you.
I was doing another 25 to get us to get us up over halfway, so that we can get this motherfucker bald. I told you. Tired of light skin, tired of the long hair. I'm tired of it. So I want him to cut his hair. You can call me a hater if you want. I really don't care. I don't give a fuck tonight. I don't give a fuck tomorrow night either. Even more. I don't give a fuck this whole goddamn month, because he said as long as we're donated the 500 by the 31st, he's gonna go live and cut that shit. But we want to do it. We want him to do it tomorrow. So get that shit up there. Go live and have a surprise. Maybe after the script read. Maybe he'll do it on his live. We'll see how we get it done. But 500, we're more than halfway there. We can do it,
dude. Fuck yes. And it's all because of you guys.
And the most important thing, children getting to eat, and someone that needs hair, that may be going through some health issues, or whatever the case may be, or maybe just some chick that wants a wig. They're gonna get that because of him. And because of you, more importantly, because of you, because of those donations, which most importantly are going to those children. And again, if you don't want to watch the stream, you don't want to see our faces, you don't want to hear our voices, you just want to donate, that's the most important thing. If you're like, fuck you guys, I don't even care for you guys, share the GoFundMe. Mm-hmm. Send that money to the GoFundMe. We don't, this is all going for the kids. That's all we want.
One last thing. I made it sound like tomorrow is your last chance to donate. That is not the case. The campaign is going till the end of the month. So get down, share it, continue to share it. If you see our posts over on TikTok or on YouTube Shorts, if you see us anywhere on Facebook and you find that banner that you just saw for Casters for a Cause, blue with the red lettering, the Friday the 13th, all for lunch, lunch for all, share it. Help us till the end of the month. Thank you so much in advance.
Yes, can I just say that it has been, oh God, 6 years since I have been a third mic, and I love every fucking I get to be the slacker. I that was my job on Mystery Elephant. I was the third mic, man. And I fucking loved it. I do so much.
Can I throw out a proposition to you on the live? It's cool if I throw it to you on the live. If you ever need Sir Sturdy and Worst Damn to come take over the scene snobs, and you're the third mic, we'll be glad to.
Something tells me the universe is working things out where we're going to be involved for quite a long time with each other.
Oh, of course.
I got that feeling.
What? Are we getting married?
If you need it.
You're just asserting your marriage on me.
No. Only my friendship, my camaraderie, and my brotherhood here in podcasting and in content creation.
He'll propose to you at the con.
If you need a little twist, just let me know. I got you.
Well, I mean, listen, I see him. I'm giving him a big old bear hug. I'm 6'8", he's 6'4".
That's gonna look wild and clumsy, and I'm gonna be there recording it and laughing or joining the big hug because I'm jealous.
Dude, oh, thank you so much, Andy Poolgan. Oh, that's awesome. Go check that
Greatly
out.
appreciate that. And keep up with the kindness. Kindness is a very important thing. I was just telling my niece this a couple weeks ago. It's a very important thing to where there's a lot of people in this world that'll screw it up for you. Don't let them screw it up. Keep your kindness. Don't let people walk on you, though. But greatly appreciate that, Xander. Greatly appreciate that.
Yes, thank you. Center stage.
Again, help the kids. Let's help the kids. It's super important. Yes, of course, there's the whole thing of Chris cutting his hair. That's a bonus. That's the bonus. He's gonna cut his hair and donate it. So we're helping more than just one charity in a sense. He's gonna donate it. So that's a beautiful thing. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
This
and by the way,
hair. This make a good weave.
Yeah, it's not horse hair. This is Puerto Rican hair. Real Puerto Rican. Go follow Mick Manhattan over on the Scene Snobs. He has some amazing fucking content, some dope content. Go follow our guy Jason. Shout out to Jay. He's going through some personal shit. It's none of your business. But we got love for you. Showing you still love. So go check his podcast out. 3 Geeks Podcast. Go check it out. It's a dope show. Of course, Worst Damn. Go show him some love. Because he's dope. He's dope. And he's probably about to fucking stream again because he's nuts. But,
that's so true.
Check it out.
I was thinking about it.
See? And of course, check out Horror with Sir Sturdy. Check out Popcorn and Pints. I'm going to be doing some random content tomorrow. What time? I have no fucking idea. Am I prepared for it? Of course not. But tune in because it'll be fun.
Oh,
it'll be funny. It'll be sturdy. Go ahead.
Can I just say, if anybody follows me over on the Scene Snobs, and knows Snobs film history, it's a film history show we do. We just dropped the newest episode for Snobtober, and that is talking about Peg Entwistle, the woman who jumped off of the Hollywood sign.
Ooh. Oh shit!
So
really
that is out now. You can go check it.
That's out now. And I was talking to Worst Damn Gamer earlier. He is about to drop a lot of fucking dope content that I've been telling him to drop for fucking damn near a year now. But the language barrier sometimes gets in the way. So, you know.
There's a lot of red tape and paperwork at the immigration office.
Yeah, it might cause a lot of problems with our friendship, but, you know, it keeps us close. On that note, people, be kind, be good to each other. We love you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace. Jason.